Hey Vanners! Welcome back to another video where me, Ivanna, converts Miranda, my van, into a tiny home on wheels. On the last video, you guys saw that I purchased, not this, move out the way, that I purchased this cabinet at Lowe's, and I modified it to fit the van. So all in all, that part was fine, but then I went and got this 110 volt fridge from my husband's place. We bought this last year for about $50, and the really awesome thing is that it has like its own key. Pretty huge. Now I'm going to run this off of my battery. So right now this is still 110 volts AC. This is still running on point of what this video is going to be about. This little fella did not fit on the other side, which is where I said in the last video I wanted it placed. So after maneuvering it around the van and trying to see where I could fit it, what I ended up coming up with was not right here, because I think it's not going to look very nice, the back part, and it's not going to look good like when you first open it up. I don't want to do that. Plus this is wider than the cabinet, so I want to keep everything around the same. Then what ended up happening is basically I thought to myself, there's only one other place that I could put this fridge. That corner is supposed to be like the closet corner, where at the very top I'm going to have the electrical system. Then over here would be like a closet, and what I was thinking was having like drawers over here that would be like my makeup, my hair products, some other girly stuff. But basically this was just going to be a closet. So what I'm going to be doing is, this is where I come to the next part of this video, because that fridge still doesn't fit in that little area. I've been thinking about, you know what, let me sit down, because this is going to be a little serious. So now I am transitioning into the next topic, which is this bed slash couch. The fridge doesn't fit. Pushed me to do something that I know I should have done a while ago, but basically made a mistake. Another one. I'm like the DJ Kylie of mistakes. Another one. But yeah, basically I made a mistake, and I realized very quickly after building this that this was too tall. As you know, most couches usually are a lot lower, but I didn't really take into account the measurements of the mattress. And then because I wasn't gonna originally do a slide out bed, I was actually just gonna do like the old style slide out beds. Well, first it was a Murphy, as you guys know, and then the other one was supposed to be like building it like the normal slide outs, but then I decided to just get these. This is really tall, so when I sit on it, I'm not really sitting comfortably. Basically, I've been known that I didn't do this right, and I just thought that I could just keep modifying it without having to take it apart and redoing it. But now with this whole refrigerator situation, it kind of pushed me to be like, okay, now you really have to redo this. So I'm not gonna have to spend any new amount of money, because I'm just going to reuse all the wood and just cut it down about 3 inches lower. What makes this whole process a lot longer, more time consuming, is that I built the wall and the floor, so there's no way to just like, okay, just take the screws out, take it out all together, and then just modify it without having to take it apart completely. But yeah, I didn't do that. I did what I thought was going to be like the easy way, but by doing it this way, I can't modify it without taking it completely apart. So today's Saturday, October 10th, and I think it's about 6 o'clock. 6 p.m. I was editing a video earlier, so that kind of took up the most of my day for a video that I'm putting for tomorrow, October 11th. But what I'm hoping is that I do this in a span of 3 days. Today is going to be basically taking everything apart. Tomorrow is building it all together. And then on Monday would be like redoing the drawers and then putting it together. That's why I think it's going to take about 3 days, because because I'm going to shorten this, it means that I have to redo the drawers on top of that. What I'm going to do a lot different this time is I'm not going to build it inside of the van. I'm going to build it outside of the van, and then constantly like do like the shell, the framing of it outside of the van, come back to the van, make sure it still fits, then take it out again. And that way I can make sure everything's leveled and straight, because the van is not leveled and it is not straight. Go ahead and take this stuff completely apart today. So that's what you're going to be seeing for the first half of this video. And then you're going to see this entire video. I'm not going to cut it into pieces. It's just going to be all one. If I have to do a half-hour video, it's going to be a half-hour video, because I'm going to do all of this, finish this. By the end of this video, you're going to see a renovated, redone couch bed. So this was a complete disaster. So the fridge just kind of pushed me to redo this. I'm gonna redo it. I'm gonna do it perfectly. This is gonna be the one thing in this van. Not the one thing. There's so many things in this van that work. It's not perfect, but it works. But I'm gonna make this perfect. Perfect. All right, so let's get started.
I knew when I saw you, didn't care about the party. Wishing all of these people would just head out so we can talk. I could tell by the smile when you asked where to write your name on my wall. Wish I met you at 16, wish I could have taken you to prom. Better late than never, I see us spending days together, sketching pictures up and singing songs, wondering what I did before you came along. Oh, you're just what I need, the best part of me. Somehow it keeps getting better. I waited forever, but better late than never. Better late than never. Good days and bad days, I know I can call you, 'cause you always have answers to problems that I could never solve. Never met green eyes, I love to get lost in this much. Now all the time that we have left doesn't seem like it's enough. Better late than never, I see us spending days together.
Maybe it's just me, but I feel like the van is like driving a lot smoother. Whoa, like that bed couch weighed a lot. So I'm definitely going to have to, I was thinking about that when I was grabbing the drawers, that they were pretty heavy. So I think I'm gonna have to But yeah, I think I'm going to have to redo the drawers from a thinner wood, because the 3/4 thing, I think that's what it's called, 3/4 of plywood was way too heavy. So like the drawers are super bulky. Yeah. All right guys, you can barely see me. I'll probably just re-save this tomorrow. Bye.